Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the easiest to take care of rare plants for beginners. So first up we have the Syngoniums. The Syngoniums are an easy go-to, they're relatively affordable, and they're super easy to take care of. They don't really get any pests and they grow very, very fast. They're also pretty hard to overwater and pretty hard to over-fertilize, which is great. This is the Syngonium Pink Splash. She's between like 50 and 75 bucks. We have the Pink Spot or Pink Splash Allusion. That's another great option. You've seen me talk about this. This is the Syngonium Confetti or Milk Confetti. I have both varieties here. Confetti's a lot cheaper. You can get them for like 20 or 30 bucks. Of course, Syngonium Albo as well as Syngonium Batik. And I believe all of these fall under Syngonium podophyllum. Here is a Syngonium Panda Galaxy War. I've heard it described in many different varieties, but Syngonium Panda for sure. Galaxy War optional, I guess. But it has really fun patterns on this plant. Super easy to care for. Okay, and if you're a beginner, just generally avoid fuzzy-leafed philodendrons and probably anthuriums as a whole. Melanochrysum, Splendid, Triumphant, all these different velvety-leafed philodendrons have a ton of problems with spider mites as well as humidity and overwatering. You just be really careful and just pretty much avoid fuzzy-leaf philodendrons as a whole. I'll just generally say that. Philodendron Painted Lady is an awesome one. I've never had problems with this plant. It grows fast, and look at this crazy leaf that just came out. I don't know what to think about that, but really awesome. But here's some really fun philodendrons. This is Philodendron domesticum variegata. Really easy, haven't had any problems with this plant. Philodendron Jose Buono, likewise here. Sometimes some leaf curling as the new leaf is developing and coming out, but other than that, no issues with Jose Buono. And here is a low variegation Pink Princess, but pretty much all of this variety of self-heading philodendrons are easy go-tos. Low spider mites, kind of slight chance of overwatering, pretty easy to take care of plant. Also on philodendrons, this isn't technically a fuzzy leafed, but this is a Philodendron Majestic. I'm gonna go ahead and say skip the Philodendron Majestic if you're new, because she does get spider mites, and she does get some weird patching and coloring from kind of like different nutrition or pH levels, so maybe just avoid this altogether for now. But do check out the Philodendron hederaceum variegata. This plant is really, really pretty. It's super easy to take care of. Same with the Rio and the Brazil. Those are also really easy to take care of. I'm gonna for sure butcher this. Is Epipremnum asplenium aurea variegata. Check this plant out. This is a really great plant for beginners. Not really any issues with spider mites. Really pretty leaf structure and variegation. Grows really fast, propagates fast. It's a great plant to check out if you're a beginner. I would check out a Monstera adansonii, Thai variegated or mint, depends on which variety you have. And I would avoid the Albo adansonii if I am new to plants. They have issues with humidity, I've found, and definitely check out the Epipremnum pinnatum Albo for sure. Easy to grow plants. And this might be a controversial opinion, but I'm gonna say to lean into the Monstera Albo. I think they're really easy to take care of, low pest problems, kind of hard to overwater, and avoid the Monstera aurea. These plants tend to get a lot more root issues. They're slower to grow. And again, might be unpopular opinion, but avoid the Monstera Thai Constellation if you're new to plants. They do all come from TC, and they tend to have root rot in the genetics of the plant, so they are just much more susceptible to root rot. I've had far more customer issues with Thai Constellation, but I'm gonna say Monstera Albo, yes, because just trying to not overwater the plant. It's a Monstera deliciosa, so treat it like that. Don't water it that often. And it also has variegation, so it's not gonna be absorbing as much light, therefore it won't need as much water as a full green Monstera. But avoid the Thai Con, avoid the aurea. But I would say go for these two. We've got the Florida Ghost here, and we have the Philodendron Paraiso Verde. These plants are super easy to care for, both grow really fast, and kind of don't have a lot of issues with pests, and they're both reasonably priced. Just about every plant I've said on this list is reasonably priced, with the exception, I guess, of the Monstera Albo, which can just vary upon your region. And another couple to avoid, the Philodendron Gloriosum. I think this is a beautiful plant, but I've been fighting spider mites on it on and off for a long time. I pretty much have to neem it 2 to 3 times a week to keep them off of it. It's kind of like that fuzzy leaf philodendron that I was talking about in the beginning. Another couple to check out, the Philodendron Caulkin's gold, really easy to take care of, and the Philodendron Billietiae, obviously this is the unvariegated version, really easy to take care of philodendrons. Also another one to check out on the philodendrons, the Philodendron Ring of Fire, really easy to take care of, prices have come down a lot, and super duper pretty. Check out the Philodendron Ring of Fire. And I would say just about every plant I've said is under $100 here in Los Angeles, California in late 2022. You know, in your region, obviously the prices will differ. But these are some of the easiest plants I would say to take care of. If you did learn something new, please click the like button down below and or consider subscribing to the channel. We put out a new video about plants every Saturday. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.